guys! Hey everyone! Today I am here with yet another topic about plants. I'm going to talk about a few mistakes which we do while repotting our plants, and if we avoid those mistakes, then our plants are going to be happy in their new home and they are going to thrive over there. So without any further delay, let's get started. But before that, those who are new here, my name is Sheetal and I make plant related and health related content on my channel. Welcome to my channel. So let's start. Whatever plants we like, we get them home, and first major mistake we commit, all of us are, we all have committed that mistake in our beginning stage of gardening, and few of us are still doing that mistake, which is once you get the plant home, we start repotting them immediately. We'll get beautiful new planters for them and we will repot all the plants whatever we got home, we'll repot them immediately. But stop right there. You are not supposed to repot plants immediately once they are your home, because you got them from nursery. Nursery is the place where they get ideal atmosphere near them, ideal climate near them, and when we get them home, they are like a new place. They take time to adjust at new place. So once you get the plants home, you should not go for repotting immediately. We should first keep them at one place which will be little bit, where they won't get direct sunlight or they won't get much of a heat. A cooler place, find a cooler spot at your home and keep those plants over there. Let's say for a week, let them get adjusted with the surrounding in your home, and once they get adjusted, you can go for repotting. Which takes me to the another mistake we commit. You're not supposed to repot all the plants which we get home, right? Because all of them, they don't need repotting. If you see my plants, like see, this one is still in nursery pot. This coleus, it is also still in nursery pot. I have just put it the nursery pot only in this pot, but I haven't repotted it. By the way, this plant I didn't get it recently. It's an old purchase. I got it few months back, like 6-7 months back. I got this plant and I haven't yet repotted it, because if you see, this plant has not yet become root bound. If you see, so if you get plant home and it's not yet root bound, then there is no need to repot it immediately. You can just put the nursery pot in cover pot and you can just keep it at its place. Find out ideal spot for your plant and then you can keep that plant over there, but no need to repot it immediately. If you see pot, I don't have any plant right now to show you which is root bound, which is whose roots are fighting to come out and grow out of the pot. I don't have any pot like that to show you guys right now, but if I have shown you in a few videos, in my previous videos, if you go and check those videos, you will get to know that what root bound plant is, and if that plant is really root bound, I mean if you see roots coming out of the nursery pot from drainage holes, or else you can see roots at the top of the soil, then that plant is root bound. It has grown out of the pot and this is the right time you need to repot that plant. But you can't see any such signs, then no need to repot your plant. So don't go and repot all the plants whatever you buy. You can, if you want some decorative pots, you can simply put the nursery pot in that cover pot. That will look good and your plant will also stay happy. So that was the second mistake we generally commit while repotting. Then suppose we got the plant and it is really root bound and it's the time to repot that plant. You seriously need to repot that plant. Then what we do, we start thinking about watering, whether to water that plant or not before repotting. Then it depends on what kind of soil mixture it is in. Usually over here in India, if you go and buy plant from nursery, then they are potted in clay soil. Then if the soil is clay, then you have to water it before repotting, because clay soil is hard, and while repotting, when you take out your plant from the nursery pot, that's going to damage the roots because of the clay soil. So you have to water your plant if it is planted in clay soil, you have to water it before repotting so that it won't damage the roots of your plant. If the soil mixture is very porous and well drained soil mixture, then there is no need to water that plant before repotting. When you want to repot, you can water that plant 2 days before repotting, and then while repotting you can just take it out and repot it, because if the soil is porous, well drained, then it is very pretty loose soil, and if you keep it watered, then it's going to scatter all over the place and roots are going to open, which we do not want, which leads me to the next repotting mistake. Most of us, what we do, we completely remove the mama soil and we put the plant in totally new soil mixture, which is not good. Actually, if you keep little bit of mama soil with the roots, then plants, they will feel at home little bit, because their mama soil is still attached with their roots. So don't completely remove the mama soil. Keep little bit of mama soil. You can remove other part of the soil, but soil near the roots, just keep that soil and put the plant in new potting mixture, which will make your plant feel at home, and it will be happy and it will get adjusted at new environment soon, because it has little bit of mama soil with it. So it will be easy for the plant to get adjusted in the new home, new place. The next mistake we commit is repot the plant at wrong stage. We should not repot plant at wrong stage. Like, let's say there are few plants, not few actually, most of the plants go dormant in winter season. If you go and repot that plant in winter time, then it's not going to do well after repotting, because that's a dormancy period for the plant. A plant is in resting mode, and if you repot it, it can't give that much energy to adjust to its new home and start growing again. So most of the plants, they don't like to be repotted in winter. So you should not repot your plants during wrong stages, wrong time. And wrong stages means you should not repot your plant frequently. Once you have repotted it and it got root bound, then only go and repot it. And there are a few plants like Hoyas, they don't like to be repotted frequently. You should not this year you repotted it, next year you go and repot it. No need of that, because Hoyas, they love to be root bound and they can do well in smaller pots for longer time. So there is no need to repot them frequently. So this is another mistake which we should avoid. We should not repot plants frequently and at wrong stage. We can let the plant grow in the pot it is in, let it get root bound completely, and then go and repot it once it gets root bound. There are two different ways to repot your plant. Either you can go take out your plant and repot it as it is in a little bit of bigger size of pot, and it will do fine over there, because it got little bit bigger home, the roots get a scope to grow a little bit bigger. And other way, what you can do, you can just trim off the longer roots. You just trim them and you can put the plant in the same pot only, which is called repotting. And earlier what I said, going to the bigger pot size, is uppotting. This is called uppotting. And if you trim the roots and you pot the plant again in the same container, because you don't want to uppot it, you want to keep your plant in the same container, that is also great. You can trim off little bit of roots and you can just plant that particular plant in the same pot. Let's talk about the next mistake which we usually commit, choosing a wrong pot size. Suppose I have this plant and it has become root bound. Just suppose, okay, just imagine this plant is not root bound. I'm just using it as an example. It has become root bound and I want to repot it. What will I do? I will take another pot. I want to uppot it. I will take another pot, and the pot which I will choose, it should not be, you can find out the difference, right? This is 4 inches pot and this is quite bigger pot. I will not go and repot this plant in this big pot. I will go and choose a little bit bigger, 1 or 2 inches bigger than original pot, and I will repot the plant in that pot. So always choose 1 or 2 inches bigger pot to uppot your plant. Don't go for way too big plant, like 4 inches pot plant, you are going to repot it in like 10 inches pot, which will not good for your plant, because there will be lot of potting media remain in that bigger pot and which will stay moist for longer time, which may cause root rot of your plants, which is not good for your plants. You should go and repot it in few inches bigger pot. I hope you are getting my point. I am little bit all over the place today. I don't know why. So that was another mistake which we commit, and we should avoid that mistake to keep our plant happy. So now we are done deciding everything, all the factors. We considered all the factors, and now we have decided which plants to repot. We have decided when to repot it. We have decided how to repot it, how to water it before repotting. We have decided everything. Now while choosing pot, suppose I have chosen this planter and I want to repot my plant in this planter. Okay, if you can see this planter, it doesn't have any drainage hole, right? Drainage hole is very important for your planter. It doesn't have any drainage hole. If you go and repot your plant in this, water won't drain out from the pot, and what will happen? Water will stay in the soil will become soggy, which will lead to the root rot, which we do not want. So before repotting, check if your planter has drainage holes. If it doesn't have, then go ahead and make few drainage holes in your planter. Go like this is terracotta pot. If I'll do one single drainage hole, then also it is fine for terracotta, because it has terracotta pots are porous and they drain out water from through all over the pot, and it provides oxygen to the roots as well properly. But if it is a plastic pot, then go and make bigger size and many number of holes, drainage holes to the planter, because plastic, it's completely packed. It won't let the air pass through the roots, and which will be harmful for your roots, for your plant's roots. So you should always go and make extra drainage holes in plastic pots, so that air will keep on flowing, roots will get oxygen properly, and water will also drain out properly. So this is the most important point you should remember while repotting. You should always check for the drainage holes. If it is not there, then go ahead and make a few drainage holes to your pot. The next major mistake we all commit is we all go ahead and use the same potting media for all types of plants. Actually, all plants have different needs of water. Some like to stay dry throughout the time. Their soil should stay dry all the time. Some like to stay in moist soil. So according to your plant's need, you should choose the potting media. Even I have committed that mistake. I still commit that mistake. I use same potting mix for all the plants. I have so many plants, and sometimes I am in rush. I don't have time. I have a kid to take care of. I don't get time to make different types of potting mix for different plants. So I use the same type of potting mix. But if you are repotting a plant which is moisture loving plant, which loves the soil to be moist, then go ahead and add more quantity of compost and coco peat to your soil media. And if you are repotting plants like succulents or cactus, then their potting media should be very well drained. It should stay dry for longer time. That's why you should always choose potting media for cactus or succulents which is well drained, and it will stay drier for longer time. So coco peat quantity will be lesser, and you will add more perlite to your water. Sorry, not to water. You will add more perlite to your soil, and if you don't have perlite, you can go ahead and add sand also in your soil. So this is about the soil media you should choose. Okay, now we have considered all the facts, and we are done repotting the plant. After repotting, many of us, what we do, we don't go and water the plant properly, which is the biggest mistake. Once you repot the plant, you should water it properly, like thoroughly. You should water, and water should come out from the drainage hole. Each and every part of the potting media should get moist. Your roots, your plant's roots should receive proper water. because you have just repotted them, and plant it's in a really great shock of repotting. So you should water it properly so that it will give the plant strength to bear that repotting shock. So always water it properly. Don't go and water a little bit or avoid watering after repotting. You are done with repotting. You gave new home to your plants. We considered all the factors, and after considering all those factors, we have done repotting the plant. But still our plant is not doing great after repotting. Why? Because we haven't placed the plant at proper place. Once you repot your plant, you can't go ahead and keep your plant in the harsh sun, direct sunlight. You should not do that anytime. Even though it is a outdoor plant, still you should not go ahead and after repotting you should not keep it in direct sunlight immediately. You should choose one shaded area where either you can keep it below other bigger tree. You can keep that pot over there so that the moist soil of that tree or of that plant will keep the new repotted plant soil cool, and the shade will come from the plant. And if you don't have bigger plants to keep, then find out a cooler area and keep the plant over there where it will receive shade, no direct sunlight. It should not receive direct sunlight immediately after repotting. So we are done with all these things. Okay, so we repotted it, we are done repotting, and now we have kept it at the proper place, shaded place, maybe below the plant, other tree, or a shaded area where it won't receive direct harsh sunlight. Okay, so let it stay there for 2-3 days, and after that you should take the plant and you should place it at proper place. If it is an outdoor plant, go ahead and keep it in the proper sunlight where it will receive required sunlight, or else if it is an indoor plant where it needs bright light, go ahead and keep it over there. So after repotting you have to keep the plant for 2-3 days in shade, but after that you should always keep the plant at its exact needed location where you are supposed to keep that plant. You should place it over there. So guys, that's it. I'm done talking all the points, all the repotting mistakes, all the repotting points you should consider while repotting your plant. I don't know how many times I said repotting. So I hope you understood the emotions behind it. So don't make all these mistakes while repotting. Avoid these mistakes and you will make your plant happy, thriving, and growing well. So that's it for today. I'll be sharing my Insta ID on the screen. Go ahead and you can follow me on Instagram. And if you really like my video, if you really find it helpful, then go ahead and like, share and subscribe my video and channel. So for now, I'll take your leaves. You guys stay safe, stay healthy. Bye. See you in the next video with another topic. Till then, bye. Take care.